What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? It's a beautiful day. So I was like, you know what? And why not bring out the camera, so we do a follow-up from the video the video and the discussion we had from my last video. I told you guys I'm going to talk about my investment. I'm going to give you like some little, disclaimer. I'm not a financial, financial advisor, but I'm going to show you how I invest my money. But right now, I'm about to get a haircut right now, South Orange. It's my first time, where I'm going to be getting my haircut. It's my, it's going to be my, my first time actually there, trying out. So I'm going to see, what is it about. I mean, the atmosphere look beautiful. The business look beautiful. It look very, it look very clean. I mean, so we're gonna go check it out. But follow me. We down South Orange. It's real hot, man. I tell you though, if you ask me, I don't mind the fact that it's real hot, because I'm from Africa. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Africa. I was born in weather like this. My body, my melanin, my endurance is built for weather like this. So this, for me, this like this beautiful. But South Orange is beautiful, man. I mean, like, they got a lot of if you want to check a lot of spot over here, like food spot to eat. South Orange is beautiful, man. We're gonna check the barber shop. I've been due, man. Look at my hair. The thing about me, I take forever, man. I usually let my hair grow out for about probably 3 weeks, almost like a month. Sometimes, man, because you gotta save that money. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to cut your hair like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, once you can keep it sharp and looking good, ain't nothing wrong with it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, we're gonna. It's beautiful. Oh, it's hot, I tell ya. Yeah, I go check that. Let me see. So this place, you see right here? They just opened. NYC Style Deli. It just opened. I don't know when they opened though. Oh snap! Look, they having like a little. Look at the art right there. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. I don't know, man. I tell ya, I love flowers, man. How y'all doing? Good. I love like, I love environmental, like, like flowers, when the flowers beautiful. That's why I like summer, man. I don't know. I like when the weather, when everything is growing up, when life is, blossoming up, They got a little, I don't know, what is it? Farmer market? Probably a little farmer market, but we're gonna check it out. How y'all doing though? So this is what we're gonna do. I didn't even know they have a little farmer market yet. I'm trying to get my haircut. The spot is that way. The haircut spot is that way, but I'm trying to get my haircut. But while I was walking, I saw that art in the back there. I'm like, let me go take a look at it. And I saw, look, they got a farmer market, something going on like that. But once I get my haircut, we're gonna get to the video. We're gonna talk about investment. We'll talk about, we're gonna talk about individual stocks. I'm gonna give you like some names of stocks that I have in my portfolio, and we're gonna. But at the same time, like, we're gonna grow together, because that's the important thing. The important thing is we're growing together. I'm sharing with you what I do when it comes to my investment, how I manage my money, and you can also give me ideas too. Like how you been managing your money. What you need help in, and we, iron sharpen iron. So but I didn't know they had this spot going on. So we're gonna check it out. We're just gonna see what it's about. It looks beautiful. It looks family oriented. So and we love that. I'm saying, we love it. We love everything that support the family. And all the vegetables and all the good stuff. Health wise. What I'm saying. So let's check it out. little setup there. Well, it's not bad. How you doing? How you doing, man? What is it? I didn't know they had a spot. I was about to get a haircut, and I just walked down here. I'm like, oh, they what is it, like a farmer market?
Farmers market.
Okay.
And it's every Wednesday.
Okay.
For this month, pretty much.
Okay. Oh, every Wednesday. That's good. And they get fresh fruits and everything. Yeah, fruits and everything.
My bro got the coffee. They got
Yeah.
the smoothies.
Yeah.
Got the bubble tea, lemonade.
Yeah.
Come have a good time.
Yeah, definitely. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. Yeah. I like that, man. I like that.
You be on your streaming YouTube vibes?
Yeah, you know, vlogging, you know what I'm saying? You know me. But you know, I didn't even know they had this set up over here today. I mean, I saw like, you know, like a little sign of it out there prior to it, but I didn't know it was gonna be today. But that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at your gram.
Okay.
Check out your gloves.
Yeah, bro.
Before I gotta take another order.
Yeah. Yeah. You can see my YouTube. It's AD. I actually, to be honest with you, bro, I'll be honest with you. I just started. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm doing is like, I want to motivate, like, I want to motivate young people, entrepreneur, whatever it might be, you know, 9 to 5, like, you know.
Yeah.
But you can also have your own YouTube, you know, like your own actual thing you control, that nobody can take it from you. Your own promotion, like, you know, and you can make your own thing like that, and nobody gonna take that from you. And that's your own hustle. That's the skills, you know. Yeah, man. So I just started, man. You know what I mean?
You see, I'm on my 9 to 5. I'll be on that time too.
And bro, if you sorry, bro.
Here's some bubble tea. Everything is bubble.
No, we also got flavored lemonades, or you can have the tea without the bobas in it.
Okay. This one right there. This one right there. Yeah. Okay. All right. That's me right there.
What you go by?
AB Vlog.
AB.
So, what you were saying about the 9 to 5, right? That's what I'm talking about. How we can use our 9 to 5 income and invest as young. We're young right now and invest our money. You know what I'm saying? With that 9 to 5, because your 9 to 5 ain't nothing bad with it. But if you're not using it to invest early, so in that way you don't have to wait for nothing wrong with Social Security, but you don't want to wait 65 to enjoy life, dog.
On that point, I gotta focus very quick.
Nah,
so
nah,
you
nah, you know what I'm saying? You got it, bro. All right, man. I want to check it around. Let me see what good. Yeah, man. You see right there? I tell you, man, like, it's hot, yo. I'm telling you. Just gonna.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, you know what, man?
We got a 4-ounce stuffed cookie.
Okay. So this is your own business, right?
Yes.
Your own. That's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. You're doing it great, man. You're doing it great. So you bake it yourself, or you? Wow, man. That's incredible. Yeah, guys, look at this, man.
I got a lot of help. There's a lot of people. We do
Okay.
over 2,000 cookies a week.
2,000 cookies a week. I mean,
There's
incredible.
a lot of people that are in the process.
Look at that. What is it? How you, ents what?
And lollies.
And Laudies. You know what I'm saying? And this is, you know, this is why I'm telling you. This is why I be telling you, you know, there's a lot of people, you know, like, they believe it in themselves. They believe in themselves, and they're creating their own thing. And, you know, I mean,
Started from scratch.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and this, look, and all these, you know what I'm saying?
Started in a cottage kitchen law.
In the college kitchen law. Say,
We
go
only
ahead.
did we only did a couple hundred cookies. Now we're doing over 2,000 cookies a week.
Wow.
11 farmers markets.
Wow.
Throughout New Jersey every single week.
And it's a family-owned
Yep.
business.
Me and my
Family-owned
wife.
business. I mean, look at that. Think about it. This man, look, I mean, he and his wife opened a cookie business, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, and they're successful. I mean, they're producing more cookies than it started before. And I mean, like, you can motivate yourself. You can believe in yourself. He and his wife believe in himself. You know what I'm saying? You can work the 9 to 5, but you can't be financially free from the 9 to 5. Once you believe in yourself and you create your own thing, you know, that's incredible, man. That's incredible.
We're
So-
both executives.
Okay.
I was executive in the beauty supply industry.
Okay.
She was an executive in office
In office,
furniture.
okay.
And we took our knowledge. We're both 52 years old.
Okay.
And we took our knowledge of life, cooking, experience, which we weren't professional chefs.
Look at that.
And we slowly built after this is our 4th year in business,
Oh, yeah, you do.
and we're slowly making a proper progression.
Okay.
We have
That's-
like 7 employees. We have our own van.
Wow.
We're gonna actually have a store and not a retail store, a wholesale operation.
Okay. Wow,
Because
wow,
everyone
wow,
thinks
wow.
retail is everything.
Okay.
But retail, you do not have to have a retail store.
You
The
don't-
amount
yeah.
it costs to open up a retail store
Okay.
is a part to doing something like farmers markets
Okay.
and wholesale.
Okay.
It's so much less. It's such more of an upside.
Okay.
Retail, your web page.
Yeah.
You could ship stuff out. You can't keep your blinders up with only I have to open a retail store.
Okay.
Those days in society have changed.
It's changed. That's true. That's true. And you know the thing about it, I'm motivated. You talking to me, right? I tell you, I'm motivated. You know why I'm motivated? Because I'm 25 and I work a 9 to 5, right? And I see how if you don't believe in yourself, you'll waste so much time.
Correct. It
So
was
much,
all
you
the
know.
confidence.
All the confidence, you know, and a lot of people are afraid, you know, to take that leap of faith in
It was
themselves.
big. It was big leap.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, so you know, and this is what I just started a YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I want to tell young people, take the advantage early.
Believe
Start
in
investing in yourself early. Don't wait for that. Nothing wrong with the Social Security, but don't wait for it.
Because when you have to look yourself in the mirror
Yeah.
at the end of the day and say, oh my God, all I made was $100. You know you could have did better, and
Yeah.
it hurts you personally financially.
that's true, that's
so you are the only person accountable to that dollar at the end of the day.
Okay.
And that is the most motivating thing in the world.
Thank you so much, man. What's your name, brother?
Phil.
Phil. AB.
AB,
Nice
pleasure
to meet you. Thank you, guys, man. You know, check him out. You know, and is just anybody want to reach you out? How they can they reach you out? Look, I think I saw
Phone call and
yeah.
Lollies. We're on Instagram.
Look right there,
Facebook, TikTok.
They on Instagram right there. You know, check them out, man. They you know, and they on TikTok. The same thing too. You know, they're on TikTok. You know.
Throughout the week, we're at 11 farmers markets every week up and down New Jersey.
Okay. Throughout the weekday, 11 Farmers Market. Down where?
We go all the way up to Ramsey, all the way down to Point Pleasant.
The Point Pleasant. It's
We
beautiful,
do
man.
Frick, we go all over Red Bank, Scotch Plains,
Scotch
Fanwood,
Plains,
Plainwood,
Wow.
Plainfield.
Guys, check them out, man. Show them love, man. You know, the family is incredible. Just the guy I'm being for real. Like, just meeting him, I can tell he's a good soul. You know, I can know. You know what I'm saying? Because we live in a time where everybody on a social media platform, but don't know how to talk to people in person.
Yes, that is correct. That is
You know what
very
I'm saying?
important to
It's the
me.
time we're living in now, and we meet people that can actually, you know, keep human interaction in a very loving and positive way. You gotta appreciate it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you so much, sir. Okay.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Appreciate everything.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you. Yeah, man, so we're gonna take a spin around there. We'll just take a spin around. Then I'll go back and get my hair cut. You know, just go back and get my hair. They got everything in there. They got they got everything. You know I love tomatoes, man. This is what is it? These are cherry tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes. It's good. Hey guys, you know, welcome to AB Vlog. I promised you guys this video. I told you guys I was gonna sit down with y'all and we was gonna talk about, you know, about investment. You know, I'm gonna sit down with you guys right now. We're gonna talk about what I invest my money in. Before we go along and do this, you know, I want to give like a disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just showing you what I do with my money. I'm showing you where I invest my money, why I work my 9 to 5. I'm just showing you my my journey to financial freedom. You know, so I'm not a financial advisor, even though I do my research. So everything I'm going to give to you is what I have researched. Okay, it's what I have. Make sure that it was truth information. You know, this is not like, you know, I'm going to lie to you. I'm going to give you truth information and you're gonna go ahead yourself too. If you can research this information I'm gonna give you. Okay, so let's talk about investment. Why is it important that why is it important to invest? You know, I mean, actually, the reason why it's very important to invest your money rather than having your money in a bank account or in a savings account. You know, the main reason why it's very important is that your money lose it. Okay, the United States dollar uses value. It lose a value every time inflation go up. Okay, so when you have your money in a bank account, let's say, give me your number. Maybe you have like 20,000 in a bank. Okay, in a maybe like a Chase Bank, and you have 20,000 in there. Okay, that money every year, of course, you get a compound interest on your money that Chase Bank will pay to you. But I tell you, maybe it might be like 2%, it might be 3%, whatever. Most banks don't go more than 5%. Most bank, I tell you now, most banks do not go more than 5% to match your money when you put a money in a savings account in a bank. So the reason why it's very important to invest your money is because your money over time lose the value when it's in the bank. So the only way the money can keep the value is when you put your money in the market. That's why it's very important to invest. Okay, we don't invest money because we want to keep up with the Johnsons and we want to keep up with everybody. Okay, it's because you have this knowledge. We have this knowledge that is truth. Remember, again, you can check this out. I mean, I'm not lying to nobody. Check it out. Do the United States dollar lose value based off inflation going up? It do. So check it out. You can look it up for yourself. You can research this for yourself. So we invest our money because we want to make sure we beat inflation. Want to overpower inflation. I mean, inflation is like it's an ongoing thing. I mean, right now in the economy we're living in right now, in this economy, you hear people saying that we're losing our jobs. There's no more jobs. People are losing jobs. The people are not paying. The jobs are not paying well. Or eggs are expensive. I mean, now don't get me wrong. Eggs is not any. Eggs went down. The price of eggs went down significantly, a huge amount. Eggs went down. A lot of things going down, but that don't mean they're not gonna go up. Okay, inflation always is like an ongoing thing. So we put our money in an investment market so we can beat inflation. So okay, how much do you really need to invest? A lot of people ask that question. Hey, AB, you know what, man? How much would I need to actually invest in the stock market? I gave you a true answer, right? You don't need that much to actually go ahead and start in planning for and actually go ahead and try to strategize. I will give you a scenario. Most people think you need like thousands of dollars. Maybe you need probably I don't know, 40,000, 20,000. 30,000 before you actually buy your actual first, your first investment. Not really, bro. You don't really need that much money. For me, I can tell you the reason why you don't need that much money because I'm the walking proof. You don't need that much money to buy your first investment. Okay. My first investment, my first stock I bought was like $5. To be honest with you, I paid $5 for my first investments. My first purchase. I purchased my. I believe it was the S&P 500. Okay, and the S&P 500, which is the VOO, and it was my first actual stock I ever bought, and it wasn't that much. It was little. It was not that much, $5. And but the mindset after that, right? The discipline after that, right? The consistent. I mean, being very, like, you know, the dedication after that, right? I was able to, you know, increase my my investment over the years, right? I was able to, like, right now I got thousands and thousands of dollars in the S&P 500, the VOO. Okay, so I just put it out there, so you got it. One of the company I really put my money in, the VOO, the S&P 500. Why? I hear you. Why? AB, why? Why you put your money in the S&P 500 in the VOO? Why? Why not in Bitcoin? Why not in real estate? Why not in Airbnb? Why not in you know, I mean, why not in you know, other investment? Why? Why not in Coca-Cola? Okay? Why not in Apple? Why you put your money in the S&P 500, the VOO? Why? I'll tell you why. It's very safe, man. So VOO is 500. So they call it the S&P 500 for a reason, because it's like the replica of the market, of the overall market. So the S&P 500, which is the same thing as the VOO, is the replica of the overall market. Okay, so the S&P 500 right now is it costs a lot of money to purchase the S&P 500. Let's look it up right now. Okay, right now, how much a share is going for the S&P 500? Okay, what's the amount of a share right now? Right now, the share is going for $5,970.81, right? Today. I'll show y'all right there. Yeah, I hope y'all can see this, you know, right there, right there, you know, 5,000. So that's a lot of money. That's almost like, you know, I mean, come on, round it up, $6 grand. You know, that's like roughly about you know, 6,000. I mean, come on, round it up. That's a lot of money. Not everyone have that money sitting down in cash, man. Not everybody have, like, almost like, you know, $6,000 or probably like $20,000, you know, just hanging around in cash, bro. Not everybody have that. Like people than you and I that, like, you know, that want to invest early, and we work a 9 to 5 where we don't get, you know, we don't make that much, but we make good money, but we don't make that much to be, you know, to be financially free. You don't have like 20 grand just sitting in cash, you know, or $6,000 in cash to buy the S&P 500. So this is where it get really interesting, right? Back in the days, you know, it was only people that had that amount of money. Way back in the days, right? It was only, investment was only for people that have wealth. There was the only one I could buy a huge portion of a share like that, like the S&P 500, because they have wealth. But now things are different now. Things have changed, you know. I mean, things have become where now they make it affordable for where if you don't got like you don't have $6,000 to put in the market right now in the S&P 500. Guess what? You can buy the VOO. Oh, you didn't know about that. I mean, some of y'all know about that, but they call it VOO, right? The VOO is the same thing as the S&P 500. The same thing, no different, same, you know. And a share of that go for right now, and you can buy a portion of it. You can, if you can't buy the whole share, you can buy the portion like I did. My first share I bought was $5, but it was going for like roughly about 300. I think 200. At that time it was like 200. for 200 something for a share. Right now the share have go to 300, 400, you know, for one share of the VOO. So, but you can buy a portion of it, little bit until you own the whole thing, until you own the whole share of the VOO. So right now the share is going for the VOO share is going for right now. We're gonna look it up. Yeah, we're gonna look it up. Right now, I mean, come on, look at this, man. Right now, I mean, the market is down today. The VO is down today. Vanguard S&P 500 VOO is down today, but right now a share is going for 547 and 65 US dollars, right? So imagine I bought it when it was like 200. I was buying it when it was like, when the share was like 200. That was how many? That was way back. You know what I'm saying? I was buying when share was like 200-300, and I kept buying. Nah, man, I own almost like, maybe like, if I got to count, I own like roughly about like 13 shares of the VOO, and now one share is going for like $546, man. So think about it. It's almost like, you know, I mean, like, investment is not a quick money thing. You can't make quick money out of it. Okay, so why I buy that? Why you know, this is the only thing we're going to talk about today. Okay, why did I decide to buy the VOO? Okay, I just show you why. So it's 500 of all the best stocks in the world, all the best companies in the world, in America, international, all these best companies you can think about. They all in that VOO. So it's like a basket. It's like an ETF, right? It's an index funds, right? Index fund is like you purchase a basket of different varieties of companies. Like you purchase a basket, right? In that basket, right, they have different fruits, right? Different companies, you know, different investment companies. So you buy you buy the whole basket, and you own all those companies in the basket. So that's what the VOO is. So once you buy it, you own like 500 of the best companies, right? Right? You own like 500 of the best stocks, right? So you own Apple, right? You own Apple. You own Google, right? You own Microsoft, right? You own Microsoft, right? And you own what's the name? You own Tesla, right? There's a lot of companies in there, man. There's a lot of companies in the VOO. So once you buy it, you own a lot of companies without even knowing. So you have a lot of companies, like, for instance, you have Amazon, you know, they are in the VOO. So once you buy that index, you own a lot of companies, and all these companies, like I just told you about, like Coca-Cola pay out dividends every month. They pay out residual dividends, they pay annually dividends, they pay yearly dividends, you know, they pay monthly dividends, they pay out dividends. So all these companies will pay you dividends, right? You got to look into that. Not every one of them pay you dividends. I'm not saying every company in the VOO pay out dividends, but the VOO index funds itself will pay you out dividends. Okay, I get paid dividends every now and then, you know, and those money get reinvested back in my portfolio, you know. So I mean, that's one of my pick. One of my stocks I'm going to tell you guys. So actually, if you want to get off the ground with your investment journey, with your investment process, like, you know, you want to start going on, you know, go ahead and actually do this thing for real. You want to plan your future. You want to start putting money in the way for your future, because you want to retire early. You want financial freedom, right? So I recommend you do your research. Okay, don't go ahead and right into it. Don't go right into it and say, you know what, hey man, I'm gonna just, you know, listen to AB because AB know it all. Nah, bro, go do your research. Okay, Do your research about what I just told you about, the VOO. See, you know, all the companies they have in it, you know. Listen, if you gotta talk to your wife, you know, talk to your wife, and before you make a decision of putting money into that, okay? But for me, I think it's very safe for me, because, you know, the reason why, you know, if you put that, for instance, right? Let's say you put like 30%. Let's say you invest like 30% of your portfolio in one individual stock, right? Let's say you put like 30% of your portfolio in Google, right? Actually no. Let's say you put 30% of your portfolio in Apple, right? And right now we know Apple is not doing well. Apple wasn't doing well for a little bit. So let's say Apple was doing bad, right? Apple is doing bad for the day. Let's say Apple having a terrible month or a terrible week, and investment is down. Imagine that's you're gonna take a huge hit, man, because you put all you bid all your eggs on one investment. You put all your money on one investment. So if that company is doing bad that day, you're gonna lose a lot of money. That's why you got to put it in the VOO, because the VOO is like, if it's like 500 of the world best companies in there. So if you don't, if Apple is not doing good that day, in your index, the VOO, maybe Microsoft might be doing good, maybe Meta might be doing good, maybe what's the name, Coca-Cola might be doing good that day. You know, maybe Tesla might be doing good that day. So I mean, so it kind of balances you out. You know, in that way you're not really losing, because if two companies not doing good, maybe the remaining at least what, you know, 400 companies else will be doing good. You know, so that's why I put my money in the VOO. So I mean, do your research about it. If you have any questions, you know, talk to me, man. You know, leave a comment. If you have any questions, leave a comment. And where can you open an account to buy the VOO? Okay, so you can open an account on Vanguard. Okay, they have a lot of brokerage out there. Vanguard, Fidelity. I use Acorn and I use Vanguard. So one of my investment brokerage are Acorn. It's Acorn and it's Vanguard. So Vanguard and Acorn, and so I mean you can buy those index on those brokerage website on their app, okay? And guys, listen, man, don't you gotta want this, man. You gotta want it. Nobody gonna give it to you. You gotta want it, man. You gotta want it. You gotta go grab it. Nobody gonna give it to you. You gotta want to learn. You gotta want to do the research. You gotta want to, like, you know, not just go into it blindfold, you know, because, you know, you want to do your research. You want to know. You want to make sure that you're confident in yourself why you're going to invest in this company or in this index, the VOO. So do your research, man. And I'm gonna wrap the video up. And if you guys want to talk about other investment, I have a lot of investment companies in my portfolio spread out in my retirement portfolio with my job, called 401k, and my Roth, my traditional Roth RA, and in my personal portfolio, you know, like in my Bitcoin portfolio, you know, I have different investments. So the VOO S&P 500 is one of my number one pick. Okay, number one choice. It's very safe, man. It's safe for you if you want to, you know, little by little invest your way, and don't worry about your money you're gonna lose your money right away. It pays out dividends. I mean, come on, man. It's very it have a record. Look it up, man. Go ahead and research. It have a track record of yielding every year roughly about 10%, 12 to 10%. Your savings account cannot give you that every year. A return of 12 or 10 to 12%. Your savings account cannot give you that. In your savings account, they give you like 3%, 2%. If you get lucky, if you get a good bank, they give you 4%. But that's pretty good for me. So if I put like probably like $10,000 in the VOO, I get a 9, even a 9% return. That's good. That's good over the year, over 1 year. That's good. So that's why I really choose to actually put my money in it, and I keep buying. I keep buying. For me, I never sell. Okay, my logic is never sell. You never want to sell. You know, that's what you gotta want. You want to build emergency layouts. Okay, to protect you from selling your investment. Okay, we're gonna talk about that in another video. How we can create emergencies layout. You know, to protect, you know, for us actually not going into our investment and selling it to cover emergencies, you know, like maybe your car could break down, maybe your tire could blow out, you know what I'm saying? Maybe anything could happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to go sell your investment. I put it this way. For me, I like to sit there. It got to marinate. We don't want it now. See, if you're young, I'm 25, okay? I don't need right now. I don't need to spend 10 grand. I don't need to spend 20 grand right now. I don't need it. I don't need to spend no 40 grand right now. I don't need it. I'm 25. Why I gotta be spending 20 grand right now? Why I gotta be spending 10 grand right now? No. So we're gonna keep that money in there. We're gonna marinate it. We're gonna make it sit over the years, compounding interest, dividends, everything. You know, I mean, listen, money have a muscle, man. When you make money sit down in an investment account for years, man, the amount of value that money grows over years, man, you would be amazed if you don't touch it. So if you like this video, okay, like, subscribe to the channel, man. I'm gonna bring more of this, man. I'm gonna bring more of this, you know. I mean, I'm gonna bring more of this, and I want you guys to actually like let me know, hey man, what you want me to talk about, you know, what investment you want us to talk about, you know. Give me some ideas, you know. So, but if you like this video, like and subscribe, you know. I mean, it's a beautiful day today. I mean, look at that. It's green. God is good. We alive. You know what I'm saying? So we alive, and we have our sound mind. We have our sound mind. We can think logically, and we have the ball in our hands, man. The ball is in our hands. We have life. So once you have life and energy, and you have youth, you have strength, you got to get up, bro. You got to get up. You got to go work. You got to go hustle. You got to invest in your future. You can't be lazy. And when people talk about investment, you can't be like, oh, you know what? It's a scam. Let me tell you, man. The biggest scam I ever got sold was the 9 to 5. The biggest scam I ever got sold was a 9 to 5. Work your whole life till you hit a retirement, 65, 70, and we're gonna pay you what? We're gonna pay you the same amount of money you making, the same monthly amount of salary you're making right now. We're gonna pay you when you're 65. Can you believe that? You know what I'm saying? I mean, do you think about, let's say if you're getting paid $4,000 right now every month, after, you know, Uncle Sam take away, you know, his little cut. You know, you're getting paid $4 grand right now. Social Security, when you reach like 65, they want to pay you the same amount, or they might double it, but like $5 grand, maybe like around there. But in 40 years, bro, $5,000 living on $5,000 in the United States is not going to be a lot of money. So that's why you want to actually leverage. So we know we're gonna have the Social Security, you know, the retirement, the Social Security benefit. But also imagine your Social Security benefit plus your investment that you've been investing over years while you was working your 9 to 5. That would be a lot of money, bro. That would be a lot of money to make you live comfortably. You know, so if you like this video, like and subscribe. This AB vlog. And listen, guys, man, I'm gonna bring more banger. We're gonna talk about more intellectual stuff, finances. You know, we're gonna talk about things that are gonna, you know, make us grow. So we're talking about growth. This year and next year and the years to come, growth. We're gonna grow. Every month we're gonna hit a new goal. We're gonna hit a new goal while we working this month. Why are you working this week that coming up? This 2 weeks. Why are you working? You gonna work to pay bills? Or are you working to be like, listen, I'm gonna take $100. This month I'm gonna take 20. I'm gonna take 30. I'm gonna take 40. Right? I'm gonna take 100. I'm gonna take 400 and put it in the market. And don't touch it. Every month we gotta hit a new goal. Come on, man. Let's go. Like and subscribe. I see y'all on the other side. Let's go.